what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
What did I say? And I don't care if people think I'm arrogant. I'm not arrogant. It weren't just me saying it, was a lot of people saying it. But I said it earlier on. I said this earlier on. Let me just turn this down, man. I said the problem was when they took Trent off in that first game with England. I said the problem is not Trent. It's not Trent. The problem is Harry Kane. Some pundits, to be fair, some pundits, commentators, reporters, sports journalists, whatever you want to call them, Some of them did call it out early. They did call this out. Trent should have stayed in midfield. He should have. Harry Kane was the problem because Harry Kane is slow. He's slow. He wasn't the fastest player in his prime, but now he's not on. Now he's not in his prime. He's on the decline. He's even slower. I said, look, play Ollie Watkins in the striker position and put Trent in midfield. That's exactly what I said. Gareth Southgate rectified that in part today. He rectified it. He put Ollie Watkins in striker, but still no Trent. Because people say, oh, Trent's not midfield, he's not passing into nobody. There was no one to pass to. Because when Trent was midfield, when Trent was in the midfield area, who was next to him right on the right-hand side? Harry Kane. He was sitting too deep. And what happened? Who got the blame? Trent. Easy. Blame the Scouser. Blame the Scouser. Easy. Nice and easy. Harry Kane gets away with it, but you got to blame the Scouser. Now you can see the problem now. Now you can see that the problem was Harry Kane all along. You're taking off Harry Kane. You bring on Ollie Watkins. And what happened? What happened? We won the game. We won the game. Ollie Watkins has got the speed. I'm not saying that Harry Kane can't finish the ball. I'm not saying that, but just let's face it. Let's just face it. Harry Kane is not the player he was. Listen, like I said, he wasn't a man of speed, but he's got zero speed now. And it shows. It shows he's got zero speed. Bring on Ollie Watkins, the man who's the second highest goal scorer in the Premier League, the best league in the world. The best league in the world. The second highest scorer. He comes second to the RoboCup. RoboCup was first. Terminator was first. And second was Ollie Watkins. I'm talking about Haaland. RoboCup, whatever you want to call him. The Mr. Roboto was first and second was Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins' GPU is still not up to date. Haaland's GPU, 100% fast. The fastest GPU you can ever get in the planet. That's why he's scoring more goals than anyone. But Ollie Watkins has got last year's GPU. That's why he came second. But the fact is, he came second. That's the point I'm trying to make. He was a second highest goal scorer in the Premier League. And where was he? On the bench. That is criminal in its own. Criminal. Criminal. But today, Gareth Southgate rectified it, brought him on, and he scored. I still want to see Trent start, though. He's kind of winding me up that Trent's not starting the game. Maybe Trent's going to start in the final. Maybe. But I'm not holding my breath. But I'm going to bring in Mike Colk. He's my partner in crime. He's the partner on Keep It Sports. This is Toto Abba.
Yeah, big up.
Big up.
Yeah, look, just, just been busy shouting at the TV because, England just got to the finals, man. Two major England finals, which, no manager's ever done that. Even though we're bottled in every single one that Southgate's been in. He's the first manager to reach two major England finals, and I'm just happy, man. I'm really, really happy. I thought we were going to go to penalties. I thought we'll be still watching the game now. But, yeah, Watkins coming on and Palmer. And, Watkins just said in the interview that he said to Palmer, you're going to set him up for a goal. What did Cole Palmer do? He came on and he set Watkins up with a goal.
Oh, is that what Palmer said?
Yeah, that's what Watkins said to Palmer. We're both going to come on and you're going to set him up with a goal. Cole Palmer set him up. And what a beautiful finish from Watkins, man. What a beautiful finish. This proved that he's that's what you call a world-class striker. World-class.
Of course.
Ball from any angle. Of
and he was on the bench.
We've got a world-class finisher, Harry Kane. But Watkins, he's more versatile. He's more quicker.
That's the word I was trying to look for.
And it's just the quality that came on. I think Southgate made the right decisions, bring on the substitutions. Bit late though, in my opinion. We brought him on. and we went on to win the game. And I'm so happy. We're against Spain. It's going to be our game, but let's hope we get through it.
Yeah. Listen, it is what it is. Southgate has made a lot of mistakes during this Euro competition, and he's got away with it. I'm just glad he grew a set, bench Kane, and put on the guy that I've been screaming for since the beginning of the tournament. I said, why is Ollie Watkins not on the pitch? When you can see a slow and tired Harry Kane. And it's not just me what just said this, you know. All the experts, all the so-called experts on TalkSport, sport journalists have said it. They've all said it. Why is Harry Kane still playing? Harry Kane looks tired. He looks tired. For his I'm going to give him a little credit today. For the first 20 minutes, he played good. He played good, but then the engine, the petrol ran out the engine. His GPU failed. He's got the old GPU from 2004. It failed. He hasn't got the up-to-date GPU like Haaland. That's why Haaland keeps getting Premier League top goal scorer. He's got the brand new GPU. Ollie Watkins has got the year older. That's why Ollie Watkins comes second. But Harry Kane's GPU from 2004. So he only runs for 20 minutes, then he's finished.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened today. He came on, he played 20 minutes, and after the 20 minutes, he started to slow down. And I think that Gareth Southgate should have subbed on Ollie Watkins a lot sooner. I know we won the game and it's all good, but he should have brought him on a lot sooner, in my opinion. That's what I think, because it would have been probably more than 2-1. You could see that the Dutch was trying to suffocate England during the game. You could see that, especially the last 30 minutes of the game, they was trying to play the slow tempo that they've done in the previous games, and they was trying to weave their little magic and try and bring on the big 6'4" centre forward, which he really done nothing really. Let's face it, he came on, he was supposed to, oh yeah, everybody's got his FIFA card because they got 3 objectives. Oh yeah, I'm going to bring this geezer on, he's a brilliant, he can header the ball. He never done nothing. All he did, is hug my man, what's his name?
Rice.
All he did is hug Declan Rice when the corners were coming. That's all he was doing, hugging Declan Rice. Apart from that, he done jack crap.
He lost the ball. Every time he had the ball, he lost it. You know, Stones, I think it was either Stones or Gray, Howard headed him and he put him on the floor.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you got a big striker like that, you got get down and rough with him. Pause. But Stones marked him well because he's a big striker. Stones marked him well. Gray marked him well. Walker marked him well. Speaking of Walker, what a brilliant.
Now we'll get to that in a minute. I know what you're saying. I know what you're gonna say. He turned into Man City Walker, innit?
Yeah.
You know that. So yeah, look, at the end of the day, we got through the game. I'm happy for England. I think. But look, the Dutch. Personally, when the first goal went in for the Dutch, when the first goal went in, I thought maybe it's going to be one of them. Maybe it's going to be like Holland are going to run over them. But England come back. They showed spirit, and you got hats off to England, man. It's you can't deny their passion today. They wore the badge with pride. England did. And Ollie Watkins, I knew, man. I knew. This is why I was vexed, And by the way, whoever's watching this, I'm not a Villa fan, I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm just speaking as an England fan, right? I knew that I knew that bringing Ollie Watkins on was going to be different, you get me? I knew there was going to be, but I just wish he would have brought him on a bit sooner, but he brought him on just in time. What was your thoughts on the substitutes taking off Foden? I want to get your opinion on that.
We look better. We did look better because the players were getting tired. But soon booked Foden and Palmer on. Foden off, Kane off, then Palmer and Watkins off, or whatever, we look better.
Yeah.
You know, Palmer, fingers with Palmer, he's strong in the ball. He can keep the ball. He's good at pressing. You know, he's a tall player as well. So, you know, he's really, really strong in the ball. He likes to take the ball forward. And that guy has no fear. He seems like when he comes on, like, he would probably think to himself, yeah, I'm going to go on, get an assist for Watkins. They planned it before it even came on. Watkins said to Palmer, "Well, you're going to come on and you're going to set me up with a goal." Palmer went on, set Watkins up with a goal. And when Palmer came on, impact. You can see the way we went forward. Watkins came on, we can see the way that he has more versatility compared to Harry Kane. You know, mate, and probably the finisher could be on par as well. What I'm saying is that if you compare England in the group stages compared to now, we're so much better. We are so much better. As soon as Southgate changed his system to the with wing back, so Saka played right wing back, because Saka can defend and attack, by the way. So that's really, really good for England, but and for the team as a whole. But yeah, the new system is working out. We've got 2 free roam attacking midfielders. Of course, Bellingham, Foden, and of course, remember the subs. We have Palmer playing attacking mid, and then we had Bellingham playing there as well. So yeah,
I was shocked they didn't take off Bellingham. I probably would have kept Foden on, you know. Bellingham looked tired. He was on a yellow card. And say Bellingham would have got booked again, he wouldn't have played in the final. So that's why I think Southgate would have. I would have kept Foden on and just take off Bellingham, because Bellingham, he looked tired, and he was, like I said, he was on a yellow. So that probably would have been, I don't know. That's what I thought anyway. I thought maybe.
I think the thing is with Bellingham, even though he has, like, say, a quiet game or he's a bit tired, he still don't give up. I'm not glazing. This is not me glazing him. I'm not going to get him like the English media sometimes do and like overdo his performance. I'm not like that. What I'm saying is that when Bellingham's on the pitch, he's always scrapping. He's always getting involved. When he has the ball, you know, he's always looking to play it. And if he don't play, he's always going for fouls. He's a scrappy player. That's what Bellingham is. He's a really, really scrappy player. I think that's why Southgate keeps him on. That's just my opinion. Could be wrong. You know, maybe I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I keep Bellingham on. Because with Foden, he can have a couple sparks and he can be a bit greedy. And I think what Southgate was thinking is that Foden can be greedy. So how many times Foden could have passed the ball and then he went for the shot, or he went for some stupid pass that didn't mean anything, right? Foden, for me, he can be greedy. Like I said, he can be greedy at some times. But with Bellingham, he always passes. You know, you rarely see Bellingham go for a shot. He's always looking for the extra pass. He's always scrapping with the players. But I think that's why they keep Bellingham on. And I think it's a good idea, keeping Bellingham on, because we still had that stability. And, of course, Bellingham can track back and he can defend as well. So, yeah, look, this Dutch side was a strong, strong team to come against. They had a lot of height involved in those set pieces. We dealt with them and we got the win in the end. But yeah, definitely the sub bring down was good. Good idea keeping Bellingham on if you see it from a point of view now. And yeah, Palmer playing that attacking mid role. For Chelsea, I see him play, you know, striker usually, and on the right. But for Chelsea, he plays striker. But playing as that attacking mid today, he was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it was really good today. Yeah, it was really good. Big up to him, man. Look, I'm proud of the boys. Right, I'm proud of England. It is what it is, even though I'm always being, you know, the controversial character. I just love being a baddie in certain scenarios. But apart from that, it's just it is what it is. I'm British at the end of the day. I'm going to support England. I wish France was still in it. I might get Ollie Watkins' card as we speak. Not Ollie Watkins' card, I might get Saka's card as we speak. I'm just watching it very closely. Because that card is going to be an absolute machine. Because he's going to either get a 5-star, 5-star, or 1-up, and that will bring him up to 99. And if they win the final, obviously we'll get that overall. So he's probably going to get the 5-star, 5-star. Depends how to look at it. Yeah, it's going to be a 5-star because there's no one's got a 100 card. I might get that card, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, back to the football. I'm just talking about the FIFA cards at the moment. Let's see if I can trade a few. But anyway, look, At the end of the day, England are in the final of the Euro 2024. And think about it. It's like it's meant to be. England won the World Cup in 1966. Who did they beat in the final? Germany. They beat Germany in the final of 1966 World Cup. And it was in England at Wembley Stadium. They won the World Cup. Where is this Euro? In Germany. Can't you see where I'm going now?
Yeah.
It's like it's meant to be, but we'll see what happens. We might be, it might be coming on, or we might be going on, but it depends. Look, we've got a great Spanish side that's coming up, but it's the final. Anything can happen. So, enough of that chitty, chatty. Yeah? Let's move straight onto this. There you go. Look at that. Voila. Let's move on to this, man. This is the player rating. We are going to rate all the team what played today, starting from the goalkeeper and all the way up to the ones. And you know that Ollie Watkins, before we even start, is getting a Messiah. And that's it. So, what we're doing, man. Jordan Pickford. What are you saying about Jordan Pickford?
Absolutely brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. You know, same with the crucial goals. Of course, Simmons scored one past him, which is an absolute great shot from Simmons. But after that, there were so many tap-ins, easy tap-ins that Netherlands should have scored. But Pickford saved them all, man. And it was a really good performance from Pickford.
Apart from the first goal.
I'll say 8.
What about the Simmons goal, though? That sizzler. That was a sizzler of a goal, man.
Only the one goal. But after that, he saved everything in the set pieces. He was really strong in the set pieces, you know, especially in the free kicks as well. He's always saving them. And especially when Weghorst and Van Dijk could have had a volley inside the box, he saved them, man. And Pickford 8 for me.
I think I might counter that, to be fair. I think Pickford. I might give him a 7 out of 10. Look, it was good. It was a good reaction save when Van Dijk had a shot. Remember that reaction he done? That was a good reaction. That could have easily went in, and that could have beat any keeper in the world with that shot. Van Dijk, it was a good reaction. The shot that, to be fair, the shot that Simmons scored in the first half, not many goalkeepers would have saved that. It was a good goal. He used a lot of short passes during the game as well, to his effect. So I'm going to probably give... You know what? I'll probably agree with you on that one. I'll probably give him a 7. I'll agree with you on that one. I was going to give him a 6, but I'll give him a 7. So he got a wowish. So we got Pickford as 7. So, next, Kyle Walker.
Brilliant. You
I wouldn't say he was not in the first half. He wasn't. Not in the first half.
I think he was good.
I thought he was a bit slow in the first half. He couldn't close Simmons down, man. Simmons had him on toast in the first half. I thought. That's what I think anyway. Second half, he was brilliant. Second half, brilliant. Come on. Saving.
Maybe for the first goal, Simmons probably had him over. He done him over in the first goal. But I think all game
he was solid.
He had that right hand side covered. He had it all covered. He didn't really have the right hand side. He was playing right centre back. So overall, he was playing centre back today. And usually Walker plays right back, but he played out wide right centre back, and he played well. Took up the space really well. That slide tackle on Cody Gakpo was an absolutely amazing tackle.
Yeah.
He did on Cody Gakpo.
Standard. Standard.
If he wouldn't have dived in at that right moment, Gakpo would have got past him. But that was an absolute amazing tackle. He read Gakpo really, really well and got it covered. And you know, we didn't go out for a throw-in. He went out to our end, so it was we're still in possession of the play. So yeah, really good tackle from Walker there. But yeah, overall speed. The speed from Walker was impressive today. The speed. I haven't saw Walker run so fast in my life since Man City. I haven't seen him run so fast in my life, man. It seemed like that game he just turned into Prime Walker. Prime Walker turned into that game. And I think he's still got it. Walker has still got it. He's still got the speed. Still got the defensive skills. And yeah, he could be contender for man of the match. For me, I think he's my man of the match. For me, but yeah, not Watkins. Yeah, Walker for me, I'll get a 10. 10 for Walker, in my opinion.
10.
Yeah, I think.
Nah, I can't give him a 10, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not giving Walker a 10. First off, I'm giving Walker I don't know about look. It was for me. He was too slow to close down Simmons for the first goal, right? Otherwise, he was solid during the game. Not all the game. Second half, I would say, making crunching tackles, slide tackles, tackling like he said, the tackle on Gatball. That was a good tackle. But I don't know about 10, man. 10 is a bit high, man. I don't know. I might have a look. 8, yeah, 8 maybe, yeah, 8, 8, but not 10. There's only 2 people today for me. He's getting 10, and he's not one of them. So I'm gonna give him an 8, man. I don't know about the 10, man. Yeah, Dapper. That's a good number. That's a good number. And I think about it. Look where he was, yeah, during the tournament. How crap he was. This is his best game of the tournament. Remember the first couple of games, the people saying why they're playing him? They should play Trent. This game definitely okay. Fair enough. So John Stones.
Again, brilliant. You know, I think first off, again, got caught up a lot of times.
Yeah.
Defense, but when Weghorst came on, holding him up well, marking him well, tightly marked. Not just Weghorst either. I think the whole game, Stones had it covered. I think for a defender, you don't always need to put in the tackles to be a good defender. You just need to close down the space and just make the striker go backwards or make a mistake, right? Stones did that all today for a defender. Checked all the bookmarks, and yeah, Stones for me. I think 8. First half was a bit dodgy. Second half on it, in my opinion.
Yeah, for me, Stones he was quite comfortable in the game, and making not really making his presence felt in the game, but he done enough to cover the centre back, and you know he did get involved in the game. I wouldn't say he had the best. What did you give him?
8.
I don't know. I'll probably meet you halfway in the 7. I don't think he deserves an 8. I thought he was 7. I thought he was over. He weren't average. He was above average, and 7 out of 10. I think that's it. That's all. What you're saying? Or have we got a 7.5? We've got a 7.5. Yeah. Well, you want to meet there?
Yeah.
7.5. Where is he? I'm not doing a subs today. The only sub I'm doing is Palmer and Watkins. So the next one is Mark Guay. What are we giving him?
Mark Guay, again, I think was solid. Playing that wide centre back role, going forward really, really well. Guay's not known for that. Usually just stone back centre back, just stay there. But he was going forward really, really well. You know, making himself available, making himself an option. I don't think he was better than Stones, but again, covered that side really, really well. And Guay, I'll rate his centre back, man. I really, really rate him. I really do. Crystal Palace, first year only, performed absolutely brilliantly. But for me, I'll give 7.7. 7 for me, Guay.
Yeah, I'll give it that as well. All right. So the next one is Saka. For me, I thought, look, can I start with Saka?
Yeah.
Because I'm about to try and get his card. Saka was lively today. Today, I think the first half, brilliant. There's no faulting Bukayo Saka in the first half. No one can fault him. He was probably one of the best players on the pitch in the first half, and that includes the Dutch team as well. Although he was lacking the killer finish, the killer instincts in the first half, he was still amazing for me. The same sort of playing ability and that he played, you know, when they played Switzerland, similar. So I'm gonna give Bukayo Saka. I'm gonna give him let me have a look. What should I give him? I'm gonna give him 8, like Walker.
Yeah, brilliantly. You know, good at defending.
Yeah.
Good going forward. This man can play anywhere, man. Anywhere, wing
He
back,
can.
right back, left back, right wing, left wing. No, he can play anywhere. And I think Saka in this England team is transforming his game in this England team. Because for Arsenal, he always used to play on the wings. every single time. Never saw him play left back, never saw him play right back, never even saw him play wing back. Now for England, Southgate's experimenting him at wing back because I think he played there when he was younger. Really, really good. And it seemed like Saka, good pressing. You know, his defending was well. So yeah, 8.
Yeah. Kyle Saka, 8. So the next one is Declan Rice. For me, look, Declan Rice, I think this, out of all his games he played for England, I thought this was probably his weakest one. He got mugged off by Simmons, just like the keeper did, like a lot of the defenders did. For the first goal, he just got had over. There's nothing. He just got dealt with. I think his passing today was a bit hit and miss as well. You know, his passing ability wasn't that. It weren't like when they played Switzerland, and even the first game they had, the first group game, brilliant it was. But I thought in this game it was a bit below average for me, and I think I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 for Declan Rice. What are you going to give him? Whatever we do, we can meet in a way halfway anyway.
Also 6 for Declan Rice.
Fair enough.
I think he was all right. You know, he's been one of our best players this tournament today, or right, okay game. So yeah, 6.
So 5.5, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I said 5, you said 6, so we're meeting up middle, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So, Kobe Mania. For me, excellent defensively today. Kobe Mania.
Yeah.
Can't fault him at all when it comes to defending. He was so intelligent going forward, trying to make stuff happen. Every game he's had this season, and not every game he's had for England in this tournament, he's been playing brilliantly, and today was no different. So for Kobe Mania, for me, he's going to get 7 out of 10. What are you giving Kobe Mania, and what do you think he brought to the game?
Mainu, brilliant tackling, playmaking. I think, yeah, Mainu being in the squad, starting. Southgate made a really good change.
Man United got a good player there, innit?
Yeah, Kobe Mainu, and yeah, really, really good player. You know, he's got a future ahead of him. If he can keep himself on track, which he probably will. Yeah, he's got a bright future ahead of him. It's just, he's so young, and these young talents are not naturally ready for the Euros. When they come into the Euros, they are fearless. They've got no fear. These young players like Cole Palmer, Mainu, so on, they've got no fear, right? And that is good, because we need players that are fearless. Because come to the final now, and we need players that are fearless. Mainu is amazing. He's absolutely amazing. He's got a decent shot to him as well if he actually had a chance of taking a shot, because, you know, the Netherlands not locked down the defence really well. But yeah, brilliant tackling, brilliant tracking back. And yeah, he's a DM, and I think he was playing box to box today. Landy was playing both because he was tracking back. So yeah, Mainu for me, 7. I'll agree with you on that one. He played well.
Okay. There you go. So the next one is Kieran Trippier. I think today was his best performance. You know, I've been very critical of Trippier. You know, I always thought I want Trent to play right back, but it is what it is. This was his best performance today so far. Getting in lots of attacking positions like he should as a fullback, and putting his usual passes together. Brilliant game today. I've got to give it him. This was his best game. Despite that, he had they took him off. And I was thinking, when they take him off, they was probably going to put on Trent, but they never. But I thought today he had a decent game, so I'm going to give him a 6.5. I thought today was his best game of the tournament. For Trippier.
Who are you talking about now?
Trippier.
Trippier was really, really well. Not so much going forward, but I think defensively, absolutely solid. So I'll give him a 7 for me. Trippier. Defense is solid, but again, he's lacking that speed going up, because of course Newcastle they play really defensively, and that's what he's used to. And Trippier is good at that, man. He was really, really solid, and he dealt with that left hand side.
What did you give him?
7.
Okay, we'll give him that then.
I think he played well defensively, and not so much attack, but defensively he played really, really well.
So let's go to the attacking players now. Jude Bellingham for me. This was a poor game for him again today. Creating nothing today. No dangerous moments during the game. Booked for a reckless challenge. Potentially could have got booked again. He probably would have missed the final. I think Gareth Southgate should have taken him off a little earlier because he could have got booked and then either got a red or missed the final. So I thought that was a bit silly from Gareth Southgate to keep him on. I thought when they made them substitutes, he's the one who should have came off for Palmer. I would have kept on Foden, but they never. Obviously, we know how that turned out. But I thought today he didn't play good today. I don't think, to be fair, I don't think he's played good for most of the tournament. I think the first game he was okay in parts, but after that I don't think he was good. I don't think he was good in the Switzerland game. I don't think he was good in the majority of games he's been in. And now Jude Bellingham. And it's a shame because, look, you know how the media is. They love you, and then all of a sudden they hate you. They want to be on top of you. And Harry Kane can't do no wrong, but Bellingham, he can. But to be fair, Bellingham hasn't really played good at all. And I'm just going to get... And this is my opinion, and I think I'm going to give him a 4. I'm going to give him a 4. I don't think he played good at all. And he was just reckless. That challenge he done, he could have got sent off. He could have got... If he would have got another yellow, that would have been in gone the final. And I just don't think he's been playing good. That's my opinion. I'm not giving him no more than a 4.
Yeah, Bellingham from World Tour has been terrible.
Reckless?
He was a bit better. I think today was a bit better. We're getting stuck in there. I know it's a bit reckless, and we don't want him to lose him for the final, obviously. And there's some stupid challenges. And of course, some good challenges in there as well. About his passing, I think his passing was all right. I didn't really see him get involved in that. I think his hold-up play was brilliant. Strong on the ball. Yeah, that's it. I'll say 5, but you can argue for a 4 as well. Because arguably he's,
We'll give him a 5.
Yeah, 5.
So, Harry Kane did little aside from whining, because he did whine a lot. With some fortune, the penalty, and basically that was not a penalty. I don't care. Look. I support England, but it weren't a penalty. Gary Neville said it weren't a penalty. Ian Wright said it was a penalty because obviously it is what it is. But the majority of people, experts, know that weren't a penalty. There's no way that shouldn't even went to the VAR. And this is where I'm going to keep it real. That was not a penalty. It shouldn't have been a penalty. It shouldn't have been a yellow card to Dumfries. England got away with that one. They scored the penalty, obviously, by Harry Kane. But apart from that, he done absolutely nothing. Just like all the other games. Somehow he's a top joint scorer in the tournament, and he's probably going to go on and get golden boots. And I don't know how this happened because he's been playing horrendous. I think he scored 1 or 2 penalties during the competition, I think. He's been playing, he looked leggy for the entire performance he had played today. Apart from the first 20 minutes, Harry Kane looked leggy after the first 20 minutes. He looked crap. We weren't putting in no hard tackles. He was slow for running in the ball. But because he's got the penalty, he's now the joint scorer with Gakpo in the tournament. But for me, he was horrendous. And I'm going to give Harry Kane a 4. He's going in that poor bracket. He has done nothing for England apart from score that penalty. Nothing. Yeah, he didn't make no positive runs or nothing. Nothing.
I think today his hold-up play was bad. Usually if a striker's getting marked, his hold-up play is really good. His hold-up play was badly, lost the ball, got buffed off. Some of them were fouls, so fair enough. I think some of his through balls were really, really good. You know how he found the pass to the wingers.
No, I don't think it was.
I think that was really good. He made problems, of course, Saka on the right hand side, of course, further on the left hand side. He made them have more space. But I think all game Kane's been playing pretty terrible. Good penalty, to be fair. But you expect Kane to score from a penalty every single time. Last 10 penalties, he scored them all, so you expect Kane to score. But after that, nothing really. Yeah, 3.
So Phil Foden, much more like his form at Man City, playing absolutely brilliantly today. Twisting and turning the way he does at Man City. Finally playing in his position where he feels comfortable, not as a left winger. Finally, the penny dropped with Gareth Southgate. He hit the post. It was an absolutely brilliant shot by Foden. Similar to that young youth, what happened? What was his name? The guy who scored yesterday for him. Huh?
Yamal.
You know Yamal. You know that goal when he scored. You say he just curled it in. Curled it. That's how you do it. That's how the South Americans do it. But Foden done it like the proper brick. Just he hit it, but he didn't spin the ball. You know, when it just curls in. And that's if he would have done what that guy done, yeah, he would have went in. But it was a good attempt on goal by Foden. It was denied. Yeah. And I had he had a decent game, making runs. I thought he would have stayed. For me, he should have stayed on the pitch. Southgate, for some reason, took him off, which I was very shocked by. They should have took off Bellingham, but they never. But overall, I thought Foden had a decent game. I thought this was his best game because he was playing in the position that he liked playing, similar to Man City. So, I'm going to give Foden an 8 out of 10. 8. That's what he deserves from me.
Yeah, played really well. Got the ball out wide. No, took a few good shots. Yeah, but for me, I think he's a bit too greedy at sometimes. In my opinion, where he could have passed the ball lots of times, but he took the shot, which understandable. If you got confidence to score, why not take a shot, have a pop it? But lots of times he could have passed the ball, but he was a bit too greedy. But today, he probably one of his best games, if not the best game of the whole tournament for him. But yeah, Foden, I say a 7 for me. I think it's a bit too greedy, in my opinion. But yeah, second half he played brilliantly. Yeah, 7 for Foden.
I said 8, so 7.5. Yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Stone shouldn't be there, man. No, to keep him there, but I don't agree with that. So let's go on to the next one. Luke Shaw, decisive in his defence and made himself available for attack. He did have a decent game, Luke Shaw. You know what? It's mad that he's come back. He's had so much football off, and now he's just been put back in the team, and he's like he's never been off, hasn't it? Yeah, Luke Shaw. I thought this was an okay game for him. I'm gonna give him a 6.
Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw, I think, was good when he came on. Not like big impact, but you can see the overlapping runs and attack that he had. So he had some common impact. So yeah, I say 6.
Luke Shaw 6. So the next one is Ollie Watkins. Made it the difference in the masterclass. He came onto the pitch where I've been screaming on my videos, literally screaming on my videos. Why is Kane playing and Ollie Watkins is not playing? The second highest goal scorer in the Premier League. He comes second to the cyborg Haaland. He came second only because Haaland got the new updates on his GPU. But Ollie Watkins, second highest goal scorer in that Prem. And he was sitting on the bench. Why? But they brought him on at the right time. Not the right time. He should have come on in the beginning of the second half. I would have started Ollie Watkins, but they didn't. He came on and he scored and just proved everybody that he's a baller. And he made, you know what's funny about this? When we was linked to Ollie Watkins, because I think we might be sort of linked to him. Why am I hearing from a lot of Liverpool fans? Oh, he's not for us. I don't think he's that good. What planet are you on? And Nunes is better. You know, Ollie Watkins got the second highest goal scorer in the Premier League, and he plays for Aston Villa. No disrespect to Aston Villa, yeah, but they're not Liverpool, are they? They're not Liverpool. Hanny scored so many goals for them in the Premier League, yeah. And people say, oh yeah, I don't think he'd fit in with Liverpool. All right then, okay. What now? I'm gonna give him a 10. He's a messiah.
Yeah, so
I think that's the first time we've given someone a Messiah who's come on in the second half
I don't know.
as a sub. He's getting a Messiah. Messiah right there. Messiah. So the next one is Cole Palmer. Played in Watkins for the crucial moment. Played in Watkins. What was that thing you said that he's going to play before they came on?
Watkins says to Palmer that,
Set him up.
yeah, he's basically going to set him up, really. But we're both going to come on, you're going to set me up. And he set him up.
Fair enough. And it worked. So I'm going to give Palmer an 8.
Yeah, got an assist as soon as he came on. I'll give Palmer a 10 in my opinion. I think him and Watkins.
Nah, he didn't score.
But he assisted Watkins, but
Let's give him the 9. The Prince, yeah?
yeah.
9. Prince Parma. Conor Gallagher. Forget it. Just came on to run the clock down. Konza came on to run the clock down. Gareth Southgate, what we're going to do? Gareth Southgate, for me, today, he made the right decisions. The only decisions he made wrong is bringing Ollie Watkins on too late. He was too late. Should have brought... I know he scored the goal, but it would have nice to seen Ollie Watkins have a bit more game. And another thing what's peed me off as well, that Gomez is not getting no game time, and it's a shame. It's a shame that Gomez is not getting no game time. You know, and this is Gomez's first tournament.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Exactly, his first tournament and while go out. So, what you giving Southgate? I'm giving Southgate a 6.5.
Yeah, you could have made the subs earlier, but I think his game management was good. Running down the clock, obviously, at the end. His tactics are better because I didn't want to see this back play all through the game. Of course, we saw that a bit in the second half. But first half, we were charging. Second half, did have about 15 minutes play at the back, and then we came forward, started charging, started putting man.
Yeah.
And it's great stuff from Southgate. Yeah.
So what you giving him?
I'll say 7 because I think the game management was good. Yeah, but that's it.
So that's it, man. That's the review. That is the review for today. It's nice to see. Well, England are in the final now, so we'll see what happens, man. Is it coming home, or are they going home? Is the Euro coming home, or are they going home empty-handed? So let's see what happens. We've been here before over the years. We've shared painful moments when it comes to England, especially the men's team. Let them do what the women done. The women won the Euros a few years ago. Let's see the men can do, because everybody's like, oh yeah, men's football. I'm a big advocate of women's football. I think women's football is absolutely amazing, especially the Barcelonas and the PSV or PSG. Absolutely amazing for that. The final of the Champions League women's final was outstanding. Trust me, the women's football there. And they went out, the English team, they went out and they won the Euros. They won it. They beat Germany in the final. They beat Germany in the final. Just like England beat Germany in the World Cup in '66, the men. This is it now. It's meant to happen. We are on German soil. We are on German soil. We are on German soil. We're in the final. It's going to be in Munich. I think it's in Munich. It's in Munich, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're in Munich. We're on the heart of Germany. England's going into war against Spain for the Euro. The best team in the Euro, Spain, and we're fighting them on German soil. Can we do what we did in '66 when we beat Germany on English soil? We're on German soil now, and we're playing Spain, the best team. I believe, this is my opinion, I believe if Germany and Spain wouldn't have played each other so early, that was my final. But when I saw the draw and it came in that Spain was going to play Germany, I knew England probably then had a little chance. But it is what it is. Look, England are in the final, and all I can say, even though we probably got 3 people watching us, and I'll just retweet the video anyway, until someone likes the video. Anyway, the point I'm making is, if anybody watches this or anyone stumbled across this video, all I can say, England, good luck, man, for Sunday. Bring the trophy home. Bring it home. we're the home of football. You know why people say football's coming home? Not because they're bringing it back to England. They're bringing it back to where it all started. England football is invented in England. This is where it is. This is what I'm trying to say. Football is coming home. That's what people want to say. Just bring it home. Keep it simple. Don't sit back against Spain, because if you sit back against Spain, you're going to get punished. I don't want to see the sit back. I want to see what you did with the Dutch in the first half. When you pressed them. I want you to do that to Spain. I don't want to see none of this possession football against Spain, because if you do the possession football with Spain, it's a wrap. I want to see you go at Spain, attack them. If you attack them, you'll beat them. That's all I've got to say. Anything you say for the team, for anyone watching?
Yeah, I think with Spain, we saw in this last game, they're good at man marking, and we don't want to get caught out there. But yeah, as long as we keep our heads, we stay good under composure. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just start Watkins over Harry Kane. That's the only thing. I'll start Ollie Watkins over Kane. That's the only change I'll make for now. Keep the same. Maybe Luke Shaw for Trippier, but I want to keep Trippier on there for now. But the only thing I want to change is Watkins for Harry Kane. And yeah, the team's looking good. We've got no excuses not to bring it home. And yeah, that's it.
That's it, man. So that's a wrap, man. Tomorrow we're doing a pre-record. It's gonna be F1 pre-record. That'll go up on the channel. I'm watching tonight. I'm watching the Copa America second semi-final. The Copa America second semi-final I'm watching tonight. That'll be a good game. Colombia versus Uruguay. I'll be watching that tonight. And yeah, that's all I can say, man. It's just like, just bring it home and just do us proud. You've done us proud already. You got to the final, but you got one more hurdle to go. Bring it home. Bring it home and beat Spain into submission. And that's all I can say. So big up to everyone. See you later, guys. See you later, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, big up people, man.